welcome to Lay Monday Check. A new thing I started doing. From now on, we're gonna have Monday check-ins. Cause I'm quitting WoW. Like you know, everyone kind of figured I was, and I already mentioned it. But yeah, I'm quitting WoW. So instead, you guys are gonna be getting some just chatting. We're gonna hang out. We're gonna vibe on Mondays. We're gonna just chillax. We're gonna talk about the week, because I feel like talking to you guys and us having like a dialogue makes the end of a Monday just a little bit more like relaxing. All right, now that he's quit WoW, let's all play and make a raid party without him. Go for it. I wouldn't do it anyway. They killed mages. They made it so mage was the worst performing DPS. So now I don't give a fuck. I don't care. It's like even the groups and my guild exploded, and the splinter groups are like, yeah, we just need one mage. The other raid team there isn't one. They just said fuck that, and just now each guild has one raid team, and both of them are filled with mages, so I don't care. What's this screen look like? Oh yeah, that's right. Look, this thing attracts a lot of dust. Okay, it's dust. It's dust. See, it's gone. Why does it look like that? It looks so bad. What is with that? I don't know. Oh yeah, that's right. I know how I get really good picture quality. I've got to buy a DSLR camera. Buy a DSLR camera, get the setup, the mix up like Mike has, get all that shit up and running. Yeah, no, that's too much work. That's too much work. We're not doing that. I do need a thing though. I need a thing for the just chatting. We're gonna work on that. I'm gonna talk to Mike about that. We can call Mondays Kyle's weekly therapy. That's good. I like that name. Like I said, I always feel weird whenever I talk like this and the attention's primarily on me and not what I'm playing. It needs to be like this, but I don't like the way the camera looks. I don't know why it looks like that. It looks like crap. Look how fuzzy it is. Or is that just because of my fucking white ass hands? Could be that. You never know. Quad beam. I like to call people by their real names sometimes. Because, I don't know, usually it's whatever I know you as first. You can't change it after that. Like, I know Amor's real name. I don't care. He's Amor. He's going to be Amor on his deathbed. I'm going to be there. Tears rolling down my face. Rest easy, Amor. And he's going to be like, oh, just once, you bitch. And you're not getting my jacket. And then that'll be his final words. Probably. Fun fact, this thing behind me is my Linux machine. Guess what I do with it? Not learn Linux. I turned it into a multimedia machine that just happens to have Linux on it. Why? Because Linux is a pain in the ass. That's why. It's like, oh yeah, I love taking like an extra 2 minutes to do anything. Woo! What a way to live. Yeah, if I wanted to fucking use a computer from the dark ages, I just run DOS. By the way, you guys on Snapchat, did you see my cats? Hey, you guys like my cats, don't you? Yeah, they're cute as fuck. Yeah. The first one is Special Girl Mau Mau, and the other one's Beller. I love Special Girl Mau Mau. She's my favorite. The brown and black tabby, like, is the cutest cat ever. Meow. That's like, you know, you walk out there and like you'll walk past her, and if you dare walk past her without a pet, like, you know, just like, you know, a tap on the shoulder. She does the tappy thing. She doesn't do the swipe, and it's like. Oh, yeah, get it back. That's cute. Cute. Also, my room is once again a dumpster, but that's because I'm a trash person. It isn't because I'm depressed. Actually, my depression is basically evaporated the last month and a half. It's been pretty good, you know, except for the stuff with my grandparents. That does suck, but everything else has been fine. So we'll just kind of bury that other stuff away for now until it becomes hard to ignore. You know, like all adults do. Hi, Harakai, what's up? And finding out your French. No, I asked my dad about that. Like, he said he didn't know what the fuck she was talking about. He was like, you look through that book. Did anybody in that book look French to you? Did anybody at all? Like, you have more Irish in you than some Irish people. Like, does Lanahan sound like a French name? No. Does Brady? No. Alright then. Congratulations, no. Not even a little. And I was like, all right, why'd she say that? I don't know. You look French enough. I'm just pale. I'm not French. Kyle, take that 23andMe test. I'm not paying money for that. Fuck that shit. Who cares? But the 5 Series does things different, which makes me question why they even have it, because they don't have an extra motor for sideways movement. That's a good question, Scourge. Why do they have that? Honestly, like, actually, Scourge, real question. If I was going to sew someone's mouth shut, what would be the best machine? Let me know. You have to hand sew it because it would be a curved needle. Oh, that sucks. What if I took this image off? Is that better? I feel like that's better. Because honestly, fuck the theater. Like, this isn't a PowerPoint presentation. This is real. I'm coming at you live from the GA. That's all I got. I couldn't think of anything cooler. I'm sorry. By the way, I know this looks like a real monster. Like, you know, the ultras that I used to drink that I said I was done drinking. It's not. It is. I lied to you guys. Now to find something else to talk about. Kyle, you're not going to resort to scrolling through Steam. You're going to find stuff to talk about. You're doing just chatting for a bit. I'm trying, Dad. Sorry, that was the inner workings of my brain doing the thing they like to do. I do that all the time. I'm perpetually doing that because I like to see the games that come on and also the porn games that come up because sometimes they're pretty funny, like Futa Dick Dine Dash. That's hilarious. That's a dumb name for a video game. More of that, please. But I don't know. I got other stuff I want to play first. I want to play Alpha Protocol. Yeah, I noticed a lot of you have been avoiding the Final Fantasy streams. Well, that's fair. Honestly, you're not missing a whole lot. It's okay. It's very okay. I would say if you're an FF fan, then go for it. I still ain't finished Remake. Well, what the fuck, Lunez? You gotta finish it, homie, and see. I know, I'm working on it. Like, I'm gonna assume Sid and Vincent aren't in this one, so they must be in the next one. And Sid's gonna be like, haha, I'm a piece of garbage! And then Vincent will basically just be what I wished I was growing up in my teenage years. Scales figures are pretty low for it, apparently. I have heard that. I did hear that it is not living up to Square's expectations, because Square expected it to sell more than Remake did. It's a hell of a thing to be like, yo, here's 1/3 of a game, now wait 4 years. That's not doable anymore in this climate. I hope that it doesn't doom the third game, because it's quite possible it might. They claim 16 was a failure because it didn't sell 5 million. Yeah, like, I don't even know. Then again, these games do cost a lot of money. I don't know what breaks them even or not. Yeah, being exclusive sucks too. That's also true. They'll probably re-release it on Steam and recoup some shit and fuck, I'm sure. And Helldivers. Helldivers definitely didn't help. What the fuck? They don't want these remakes. They want this shit. Everyone start making this shit. You know that's what's gonna happen. I'm calling it. Just give it a minute. They're all right now at this moment in time. Every company is trying to make a Helldivers game. I'm calling it. That PC launch is gonna be lit. Yeah, I bet you're gonna replay it again. I never heard Dragon's Dogma before in my life. I'm gonna be real. It's okay. I'm not gonna play it till it's on sale. I don't care enough. I know I was like excited for them to, but as I grew older, I realized that I actually kind of really hated a lot of the systems in it. Can't push myself to continue playing DD2. Right there, see? Boom. Bad game. I'm just kidding. PlayStation 5 console has surpassed 50 million units, 2.21 million units sold. Yep. Xbox is going to die. Can't wait for P4 Remake. Oh, yeah, that's right. They announced that they're going to be remaking those games. And I read that and I said, why? That doesn't bode well for the KOTOR remake and the FF9 remake. I don't think they're going to be doing those. I have a feeling that that is not going to happen. Look at this thing. This thing is fucked up, dude. You can even look at this. Look at it. Look at it. You know how much of a waste of money buying this DX Racer was? Just there's no cushion and this part is broken. This needs to be like on my back to keep my back straight, but it doesn't. See, it falls back. So You know what, Kyle? You're looking at buying another $500 chair. I'm not gonna pay $500 for a chair. I was just curious if I could like find one that was that much, but then it was cheaper somehow. It's even funnier that you left a great game to play Starfield for $100. That's not funny. That just makes me more and more upset every time someone brings it up. I'm not happy with my decision to do that. I could have just played Outworld. Again, not Outworld. Outer World Limits. Outer Worlds. Outer Worlds again. Oh yeah, Amor, did you really buy a glove that helps you do stuff? You did, didn't you? That's a classic Amor move. My man buying a glove. He's got a driving glove, don't you? Yeah, you accept it's for your computer. Yeah, I bet you do. You're that guy from Better Off Dead, where like, you know, someone pulls up next to him and he's like, ah, shit. And he puts on his driving glove. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, he knows what I'm talking about. Amor's glove is on Doki Doki. I don't know what that means, but I'm afraid to ask. So I'm not going to. No, it's a Mueller compression glove that I cut the thumb off of because I broke this wrist as a kid, and the mouse keyboard hurts after a while. Also, it's the Infinity Gauntlet. Also, it's the. I like how you added on that part. That saved it. That saved it. I was gonna call you a nerd. AW's wearing his gaming glove and glasses. His gaming glove and glasses. Man, does he have a pair of Gunners too? Because I actually kind of want some. Believe it or not, I think I mentioned this not too long ago, but my eyesight is getting worse, I think. At least it feels that way. I might have to invest in something to keep the monitors from killing it. I saw someone strapped a Stream Deck, and there is to do stratagems. Oh, yeah. I got one of those. See? Right here. So you guys thought I wasn't prepared. Mike thought I was lying about this, but I set this motherfucker up. Almost. Not really. I didn't download the drivers yet, but I was going to until I realized that I didn't. I think this is an older model. I don't know. But these things are cool if you set them up right and you're not me. Yeah, it's just a little thing that you can set up like a macro that you hit a button and then it does things. That's all it is. Like I can actually like do that with a keyboard. Anybody can. You can set up like macros like that and like at any time with a keyboard. So doesn't matter. In fact, this keyboard has a set of keys to the left that are for that very purpose. But you can't set cool pictures to them. And that's why that's there. Monster Ultra truly is the... I mean, that's not what this is. It totally is. I do like this flavor. I've always liked this flavor. Something about the citrus is just... It's just good. Stop adding points to that, Soul. Stop it. You're just doing it to piss me off. I know you're doing it to piss me off. Chat knows you're doing it to piss me off. Like, I fucking hate Kingdom Hearts. Kingdom Hearts sucks. People that like Kingdom Hearts suck. And the person that created Kingdom Hearts also worked on Final Fantasy VII Afterbirth. So I think there's a link here somewhere. If we look really hard, I feel like we could probably find it. It's not Afterbirth. I'm pretty sure it's Afterbirth. I'm pretty sure. Yes, that is actually a real statement, Ace. That wasn't me like joking. You can tell because there's characters that have like 16 different belts and big old honking boots because that's his signature. He's like, I like belts and I like big boots on characters. Her. Also characters with big long cloaks. And again, not a joke. Very real. Your mom had regrets after your birth. Yeah, if only she had just held my head under the water a little bit longer. But unfortunately, you know, everyone stopped her. Real shame of that. Real shame. I'm kidding. That didn't happen to my knowledge. Anyway, trying to segue from this subject is going to be kind of difficult. How do I do that? I put a game of Sisyphus in the Discord for you. That's not like a game of Oedipus, right? Because I really don't want to play that if that's what it is. Is it? It's not that, right? What is it? No, Sisyphus is the rock guy. Why would I want to... Oh my god, it's got $4. Somebody made a game where you roll a rock up a hill. One must imagine Sisyphus happy. Bennett Foddy style game. Oh, fuck off. Yeah, Sisyphus pushes the boulder up the hill and then it rolls down every day. Hey Sisyphus, what's up, dog? The same shit. Get the fuck away from me. Why would you ask that? Could you imagine? That's part of his torture. Is a guy walks by and says, "Sisyphus, what's going on?" every day. And he's like, "Man, fuck you. Get the fuck out of here." What do you think I'm doing? Damn. Yeah, Alchemical Drive sure was a hit, huh? See, I would just end up playing that game again, and honestly, the game doesn't get it gets less funny as it goes on, except for the part about the bakery. That's hilarious. Not the bakery. That's where I work. Dude, there is a straight up. So, real quick before we play Helldivers, I just want to mention this. So, in that giant robot game, Rad, which is like a huge fucking meme, there's a girl in it who's like the main character's girlfriend or whatever, or wannabe girlfriend. There's a better girl, but like these aliens keep like breaking stuff, or you break stuff that she cares about, like her house and her work, and she gets all sad about it and really upset over the course of the game. There's a walkthrough that somebody found that I went and looked at because somebody was like, dude, there's a bad ending where she, and I was like, I got, is there? And I went and looked. There's a huge gaslighting community on that subject, as if that even exists. I don't think it exists. I think that that's a joke. I think that because you do so many horrible things to her throughout the story of the game, that it's kind of like, man, there's no way that she wouldn't by this point or whatever. But it's a weird, it's weird. The whole community is like, if you go and ask them about it, it's funny. Don't fucking put points on Sisyphus, you bastard. I hate you, said. Oh, is this microphone still on? Ah, shit. My bad. Fuck you, said. Nah, damn, I knew the microphone wasn't on that time.